what's up? Roger here, and welcome to the Vaping. Alright, so let's do this. We didn't have a vlog last week. Man, Black Friday, we were busy. And I just didn't have an opportunity to look at any new hardware, even get a chance to grab anything and try it. I was just insanely busy. Wintertime's really busy time for us here at the old brick and mortar in Bridgeport. But I do have some stuff lined up that we're going to look at. Haven't had a chance to do it yet. One is the OSUB 40. This is an all-in-one. Well, it's not an all-in-one. It has a separate tank, but it is a kit, I guess I should say. It's a kit, just a 40-watt kit. Comes with a nice tank, top fill, top air, no leaky kind of situation. So this is one of the ones I'm going to be checking out real soon. Another one I've been wanting to look at, I just have not had the time as of yet. This guy here, this is the Smock G-Priv 220, and this is the touchy screen job from them, and it comes with the big baby. Awesome little mod, and I've sold quite a few of these, but we have not had time to check one out yet. So I definitely will be doing that soon because it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. So what have I been vaping on? I guess that's the question, right? Well, generally you're going to see me with this guy right here. Reach over here and get it. This is my DNA 200, and 9 times out of 10 you're going to see me vaping this guy. But as of lately, I've finally decided to build for myself. I've been building these for a little bit, but I've just never built one for myself, never had time, so I've finally done it. This is the NLPWM. This is a PWM mod, but it has adjustable RMS output, so you're not adjusting like the old pot on the side where you're adjusting the percentage of the output or the duty cycle of the PWM. This one has a readout, so you know exactly what you're getting. You're getting 7.5 volts to the 510, which is awesome, right? Has some cool features like lock, 1 2 3 4. Now it's locked and it won't fire, right? While it's locked, if you press on the up button, it gives you your output, your battery voltage. So there's 11.6 volts. That's the current battery voltage. If you press the down button, it gives you your voltage, your output voltage. So 11.1. So my battery voltage is 11.6, and I'm outputting 11.1. So I'm suffering about half of a volt voltage drop at 160 watts. Unlocked and ready to go. Now I can do these in 18650 if you like, but as many of you guys know, I'm a LiPo guy. I like LiPos. They give me great battery life, and I just like them a lot. So that's what I use. This is a Max Amps 1853S, and I can charge this guy in about 15 minutes when it's dead, and it will run in this mod at my wattage for about 12 hours. So yeah, that's why I like it. Right, that bit of vape's just really good. Alright, so let's get to some sort of review. We're going to review something, right? Something that we haven't done. At least I hope we haven't done. I don't think we have. So let's take a look at our little system here, and we will get these guys up on the screen so I can tell you about them. Now, one is a new one from the people that make Snap e-liquid. Now, if you remember Snap, when they first came out, they had pretty much just straight ripped off the Snapple label. And at that point, I was not going to add it to my shop. I don't support that kind of thing. You know, if you're going to rip off someone's intellectual property, I'm not going to put you in my shop. Obviously, we get a lot of people ask about Snap. And then Snap was so kind to have changed their labels to something that wasn't exactly like Snapple's label. And those are two factors that made me kind of change my mind. and decided to get them in because from what I've heard, up until that point I'd never had them, but when I heard they were very good liquid. So we did add them in, and then recently they just added a new one. This is Raspberry Snap, and it is available in 0, 3, and 6. Comes in a 30 ml size, and a pretty typical premium e-liquid price of $20. It's a refreshing raspberry iced tea. So let's give this a shot. I'm going to just go ahead and admit that I have tried this before, and I would consider this liquid fairly awesome. Fairly awesome. Oh, if I had any complaint about Snap Raspberry, is that I wish it had just a little bit more flavor. Just a little bit more. It's so weird. It's like every pull on it, you're like, the raspberry's there, and it's light, and you can smell it. I mean, smells amazing. And you can smell it, but it just feels like it's just like they just need just a little bit more. But let me try it and see if it's as good as I remember it. It's just a really light flavor. One thing I can tell you, you get through a 30 ml bottle, you look at your cotton, it still looks exactly the way it did when you put it in there. Like, this is a non-cotton destroying e-liquid, which is great. We need more of that. More of that. The raspberry flavor is just really, really light. So if you're sick of like those super heavy, super thick, heavy flavored e-liquids, Snap Raspberry is going to be right up your alley. It's just right there. It just, if it was a little bit more, it would just be awesome. But it's as it is, it's good. And I can't help but vape it. I think it's great. A little overly cloudy there. But that is Snap E-Liquid Raspberry Iced Tea. It's a raspberry tea. And I don't really get much tea from it. I just get the raspberry. And it's just awesome. And their label is still a little but it's not completely a complete rip-off. So we're going to have to let them slide on that because it is good. Really, really good stuff. So something you definitely need to check out. Absolutely. So what is our next one? Let me see if I've got my cotton reasonably dried out. Here. This next one is a pretty far departure from the raspberry. This one, and as you guys may have noticed, we are adding just a little bit at a time, the Telos line. So this one is another one from Telos. We started off with Experiment 1, and then we added Experiment 2, and then let me find these guys. Where are they? Where are you? There you are. Telos. Alright. So the other one, like I said, we started off with Telos in the shop, and we added Experiment 1. And Experiment 1 became very, very popular, even though it's labeled as a corn. A lot of people are like weirded out by that, but it's awesome. And then we added Experiment 2, which is kind of the corn with some lime and something else I can't recall at the moment. And it tastes a lot like a cereal, like a fruity cereal, and it is actually pretty awesome. So it's been doing really well, so why not add yet another? And we did. This one is called Bits. Now Bits is available in 0, 3, and 6. It's a 30 ml size, and the price is $22. So Telos being on the upper end of the price for premium e-liquid. This one says the description is described as reminiscent but not identifiable cereal flavor hidden behind a massive layer of marshmallows. So this is kind of like, what is that? A marshmallow cereal minus the cereal. So the cereal's there a little bit, but it's not really identifiable. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. I can say that I've also had a bottle of this already and was a fan. There's Bits. So let's give Bits a shot, see what we think, see if it's as good as I remember it. They have nailed a marshmallow right down, like perfect. Yes. So if you're a marshmallow fan, this is one you're definitely going to want to check out. The cereal to me isn't really there at all. If it's there, it's just ever so slight. It's just not really heavy at all. It's primarily that marshmallow flavor that you get, like the cereal marshmallow flavor, and that's what I'm getting from it. So a very, very, very good e-liquid. That is one you definitely want to check out if you haven't already. These are ones that have been in the shop for a little while. I just haven't had a chance to review yet, and people have really, really liked them, so I thought they were worth talking about for sure. Let me get back here to that. We are good. So there is 2 e-liquids you definitely want to check out. Now, what have I personally been vaping a bit of this week has been called Betty Boo. Now, Betty Boo has been doing really well in the shop. It is from Boosted. It is a collaboration between Pinup Vapor and Boosted. And I've never had Betty, so I don't really know what Betty's supposed to taste like. I have had Boosted, and I don't really get a lot of Boosted from it, so I'm thinking it's primarily Betty. And that's what I've been running in the NLPWM. With some 24 gauge fused Claptons, and it has been amazing. Yes, if you want to learn how to start building Claptons, YouTube videos are your best way to go. But as far as supplies go, I try to keep everything in. I am a coil builder. I enjoy building coils. So I try to keep all the supplies in, so like 40 gauge wire, 36 gauge wire, nichrome, Kanthal, stainless steel. Try to keep all that stuff in because, you know, coil builders, they need their supplies. If you don't have what you need, then it makes it real tough to build what you want. So fused Claptons, for example, you know, one of my favorite fused Claptons is 22 cores of 26 wrapped in 36. Absolutely a great vape. Really enjoy it. That's what I generally run when I do Claptons. 99% of the time, to be completely honest, I'm just doing a round wire build because it's super easy and my time is limited. But when I get some time to throw together some Claptons, it's generally 26 gauge fused. Really enjoy the vape off of that. So we have all those supplies that you might need here in the shop if you are a coil builder. Well, I think that's it for today, guys. Like I said, next week we're definitely going to be taking a look at some hardware. Hopefully things will chill a little bit and I'll be able to grab some of this hardware and take a closer look at it. And then we'll also be doing, I think we'll be able to do a review on the VTC 6, which we've got the new Sony battery. Kind of a personal experience review, more or less than technical. If you want a technical review of those batteries, you definitely want to hit up Mooch. And you just Google search. If you Google search battery Mooch VTC 6, you're going to find all the information you need, the technical side of that, those batteries. I'm going to give you my opinion on them, and as far as their runtime and power, right here. But again, when I do that review, I'll probably give you a link down below to Mooch's review, because he gets on the technical end of it and does those reviews. So awesome. All right, guys, that's it for this week. I appreciate you tuning in. Have a good one.